Coverage you can count on continues with Storm Team 10 meteorologist Everett Lau.
Random pops of yellow line the sides of roads as wildflowers, not fires, are starting to bloom. News 10 photojournalist Dorothy Goforth got this video for us this morning over in Vigo County. Going to be a pretty time of the year here that we're entering as we approach fall. Feeling like fall already across the area with temperatures in the 70s all across the board today, with the exception of Vincennes currently checking in at 80. It's 75 right now in Newton and Brazil, 77 for Terre Haute and Linton, 76 in Casey and Robinson, and Paris and Mattoon both checking in at 74. Now, one thing you've noticed today is more high clouds that have been coming in through the daytime. Still some filtered sunshine at times, so not an entirely overcast day by any means, but these clouds are going to stay with us as we go through the evening hours and into the first part of the night, but they will clear out as we head into the day tomorrow. So what I'm tracking, we're going to see a brief warm up. So if you're not ready for summer to be over just yet, we do have some more warm days on the way. Now, it's not going to be as hot as it was last week, but then that is going to be ahead of a chance of rain that comes into the forecast by the time we get to Friday. But after that, we're going to see a cold front come through, and that's going to set us up for a beautiful weekend. Highs are going to be in the lower 70s and overnight lows dropping down into the middle 40s. So definitely going to be feeling like fall as we head into the weekend. So looking at the farmers' forecast over the next 3 days, if they're out in the fields, they're going to have at least 2 more dry days. And I think a good part of Friday may end up dry. The activity looks to be more scattered about. Also have the White River Valley Antique Show going on in Elnora, so nice weather for that. It's going to be feeling a little bit warmer tomorrow, though, with temperatures climbing into the mid-80s, upper 80s on Thursday. And then on Friday, we'll cool back off once that front comes through and brings us that chance for rain. Now, one thing to notice, even though that we will be seeing our temperatures climb, notice our dew points, they don't get too high. They'll be climbing back into the 60s as we get into tomorrow and Thursday, so it'll feel muggy. But last week we had that really juicy air mass in place. Those dew points were almost off the charts, so it felt a lot more uncomfortable. We're not going to be expecting that this round. It will just be on the warmer side. Now, as we look at futurecast going into the rest of the night, again, those high clouds going to stay in place at least through the midnight hour. Then we'll start to see those break down a little bit as we head into tomorrow morning. So overall, still expecting a mostly sunny sky through the day on Wednesday, but notice that wind coming up out of the south. That'll boost those temperatures up into the 80s. We'll stay mostly clear as we go into Wednesday night, going into Thursday, expecting another mostly sunny sky. Futurecast keeps trying to throw in a few isolated showers. I think it's been so dry recently. I just don't think there's enough moisture to work with for those isolated showers, so I'm not really expecting any rain to return to the forecast until we get into the day on Friday. As for tonight, we'll drop down to 53 under a partly cloudy sky, so it'll be another cool night, even with those clouds around. Then for the day tomorrow, 86, so we start to warm back up. That's close to where we should be this time of year, just a little above average. And then tomorrow night, not quite as cool. We'll drop down to 63 under a mostly clear sky, still with a breeze out of the southeast at about 3 to 6 miles per hour. Now, as we look at the 7-day forecast, again, we're bringing in that chance for scattered showers and a few thunderstorms on Friday. Right now, it looks to be pretty scattered and natured, so you may not see rain out of that. If you're looking for rain, that's going to be the best chance in the next 7 days. And hopefully it moves out in time that we can get those Friday night football games in. Right now, the best timing looks to be around midday, but of course that could change. But that front will bring in that cooler air, 70 for the high on Saturday. Some places may not even hit 70 farther north, and those overnight lows dipping down into the 40s, so a bit on the chilly side.